We're live again. If you guys are not watching live, then welcome to the Keeping Goals Q&A live. This is something that I do each week on Thursday at about 5 p.m. UK time, so 6 p.m. over here in Spain, where I get to answer your guys' questions and generally just have a chat with you about how it's going. Hello AJ, nice to see you, mate. Hello guys. So yeah, once you're in, good to see you. Hi guys, hi Paul. Nice Jack, nice to see you. Alpine, nice to see you. Brit, hiya. Hi AJ. Yeah, it's going well, thank you AJ, enjoying it. Congrats George, good to see you joined a new team. Hi Andreas, hi Corey. For you guys that have got usernames that aren't your name, if you leave your name out, I'll say hi. Otherwise, I'll end up saying your username. Hi Bob, nice to see you. AJ, nice, got training. Well, enjoy it, mate, if you're shooting off. Hi Liam, nice to see you. Hi Troy. Hi Paul, hi Sean. Right, so, Keeping Goals live Q&A. Each week, I answer your questions that you guys have, so shoot your questions and I'll answer it. I've got about 15-20 minutes, so we'll have a chat. Do you do a home workout routine? Abha, yes, I do. I have a strength workout routine that they gave us at Loughborough if we didn't have a gym, and that's something that I'm hopefully going to bring out for you guys pretty soon because I've filmed it already. So hopefully that's something you guys will get to see. Hi Liam, yeah, sorry we couldn't go to the Gibraltar game. We had training that evening, so I didn't get to go, unfortunately. I wear Nike Tempo boots, whichever one of you asked that. Next vlog is on Sunday. Keeping Goals vlogs every Sunday. This one coming up this Sunday is about what I did during the international break, so no football, what I was up to. And then after that, I got some exciting projects lined up for the next few vlogs, which are going to be really, really good. Paul, what do you do when your players moan at you when you let a goal in? Ignore them. Normally, if it gets to me and it's letting the goal, then they've not done their job either. So it's a collective effort. But my teammates know that I'll always do my best and try my best. And if it still goes in, then they know I've given my all for it. How did you get your sponsorship for your gloves, Mason? Glove sponsorship is difficult because a lot of people ask for it, a lot of people want it. You basically, if you were a brand, switch the situation around. If you were a brand, if you ran a goalkeeping glove brand, why would you sponsor a keeper? What can they do for you? If they've got a big audience, that'll be good for you to push your brand if they play at a good level. So basically, as a goalkeeper, you've got to show them why they should sponsor you and what value you can bring to them. So get in contact with them, let them know and see what they say. Are you any part Irish? Yes, Daniel, my granddad is Irish on my dad's side, so that's why that's where my name comes from. So yeah, I do qualify to play for Republic of Ireland as well. What league do you dream to play in? I dream of playing in La Liga or in the Premier League. That's something that I'm working hard to try and achieve. Hi to Greece, lovely country Greece, been there on holiday a few times, amazing place. How to stay focused throughout the match, Simon. What I do, well, ever since I was a kid, I always told myself to watch the ball wherever it went, so I was always watching the ball. But then as I grew up and you start to read the game a bit better, I find talking to the defence helps me concentrate. So even if it's things that they know already, by me talking to them and shouting at them, that enables them to concentrate and for me to concentrate too. Edison or Allison? For me, Allison is all round a better keeper, just in terms of what I've seen, but Edison's distribution is ridiculous. Bassan, best goalkeeper boots. I wear Nike Tempo boots. That's what I wear, very good for comfort. Hi from Tonga. Nice to have you from Tonga, that's brilliant. Swivel or need to chest when getting up? Bob, to be honest, I try both. Normally I don't swivel because that's something I wasn't brought up with, but I normally stand up quickly. Who do Europa Point play next? We have a team called Boca of Gibraltar on Saturday. So that's our next game. Who did I support as a kid? I support Man United, still do. Struggling a bit at the minute, but still my team. What glove cut do I wear? Normally I wear negative gloves. How's it feel to see your channel growing? Amazing. Great to see so many of you getting involved, so many of you enjoying the process and the story and keeping goals. I still want to hear from you guys about what you want to see more of in the vlog. So send me a message on Instagram, send me a message on a comment on one of the YouTube videos. Tell me what you want to see more of. Tell me in here, and I'll try and film more stuff that you guys want to see. What's my glove size? I'm size 9 gloves. Name like O'Keefe. Yes, I am eligible for Ireland through my grandparents. So my granddad, I've got a lot of family in Ireland, in Wexford and Dublin and Cork. So a lot of my family are Irish. Highest league in England that I was offered. I don't really want to talk about where I could have gone because obviously I'm fully committed to what I'm doing now. So I had a few offers from England in the summer, but for me, the Europa Point kind of project was something that I was very interested in and excited by. So that was why I chose that. But still trying to work hard, trying to improve myself and keep pushing on. 16 doing GCSEs. For me, studying and football are something that you can do at the same time. You don't need to pick one or the other. I've seen so many lads who are good at football and have sacrificed their education to become a pro. And a lot of them lads aren't playing football anymore, but I continue with my education and I still am playing football. So you can do both. In terms of GCSEs, I did just do something you enjoy. So I did, what did I do? I did triple science, German, PE, business, I did drama GCSE, and I think that was it. But pick stuff you enjoy and enjoy your studies because it is very important. Are you professional at Europa Point? Hi Ben, glad you're enjoying the series. Professional, it's really hard to say because we do train full time, but a lot of the lads in the team have other jobs. It's not like that we're paid enough for it to be a full-time profession. Some teams in the league are, the bigger clubs, but seeing as we pretty much train full-time, but in the evenings, other lads do work alongside it, so it's a bit of a half and half. Favourite goalkeeper currently playing? Ter Stegen at Barcelona is my favourite club, my favourite keeper, love him. How do you get those trials by another clubs? Sorry Brett, I don't really understand what you do. What you said, sorry. Standard of football in Gibraltar Premier League equal to England. Again, it's such a wide variety. You have the top teams in Gibraltar who play Champions League, Europa League qualifiers, lads in those teams who have played League One, Championship football, very, very good players. And then you have other lads at other teams that aren't at that level. So in Gibraltar, it's probably the league that I've played in with the biggest variety of level. So to compare the league to England is difficult because it's not like where League One, they're all roughly around the same level. It's a huge contrast. So you see some players who are Championship League One standard, and you see other players who are non-league standard. So it's a big variety in Gibraltar. How important is religion for your development? Nice, Elias. Good question. For me, my religion is very important to me. But that's just a personal view, and it's something that has helped me in my football, and it's something that is very important to me. But it's a personal thing for sure. Did you go to goalkeeper coaching sessions when you were younger? Yes, Henry. I trained with Scott Healy in Manchester, J4K Manchester. We did a video together in Series 2 of Keeping Goals, and I've trained with him since I was 11, 12, and that was just goalkeeper sessions every weekend after my games, after my club games, trained on that all the time. My opinion on Macclesfield. Macclesfield, my first club, my first professional club. I was there from 12 to 19, did a year as a pro, so I'll always have a lot of love for Macclesfield and some very happy times there. I spent a long time there. It's great to see them back in the Football League and succeeding. Dundalk, I'd love to play for Dundalk. I'd love to play in Ireland one day. That would be incredible. Do I rate Kepa? Yeah, class keeper. Very, very talented. Can you play for the Gibraltar national team? I believe that if you're a UK national and you live in Gibraltar for 2 years, then you qualify to play for the national team. Andreas, you need to find somewhere that you can play. So even if that's abroad or at home, try and contact clubs where you can play. Try and get trials because as a young keeper, playing is the most important thing wherever you go. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that, mate. What cut are my gloves? I wear negative cut gloves. How to perform well on match days? Just relax, enjoy the game, get ready for it, prepare for it. I do a lot of visualization before games, but when it comes to the match, you've played thousands of games, so take it as it comes, stay nice and calm and enjoy the game, because as a footballer, a lot of people build it up and make it a big thing, but playing the game is what we love to do, so enjoy it. Have I heard of ARS goalkeeping? Yes, I have. Big fan of what they're doing. Would you have considered a US scholarship? Good question, Bob. When I was finishing at Loughborough, finishing my undergrad degree, there was a lot of lads that went from Loughborough to do a scholarship for a master's in the US. For me, I didn't want to study anymore. Because I had a year out before I went to Loughborough, so I went to Loughborough when I was 19, just about to become 20, and my course was 4 years instead of 3 years. I was leaving Loughborough at 23, which is quite old. And I just wanted to get back into full-time football. I didn't really want to study, I didn't really want to do a master's. I just wanted to get playing football, and studying wasn't really what I wanted to do. So I never really considered doing a scholarship in America. Playing professionally in America, however, I'd love to do. One day it would be incredible to do that, but for studying, it wasn't really something that I wanted to do at the time. I just wanted to get back into full-time football. Footwork video. Yes, Jack, we could do footwork videos. Send me a message on Instagram and let me know what you want to see in terms of actual in the video, but footwork's a big topic, but I'm sure we could do something like that. Keep going. Allison or Edison? Answer that. For me, Allison, but Edison's left foot is incredible. How do you stay motivated to play? I love playing. Playing's great fun, so that's why I'm motivated to play and to improve. Best stadium I've played at? Good question. The stadium in Gibraltar is pretty cool, with the rock behind one end and the airport behind the other. That's a pretty cool place to play. We played against Hereford when I was at Loughborough, and I think they had 2,500 people there, filled out for the game, and that was a great experience. The Loughborough University Stadium is pretty cool. The Moss Rose at Macclesfield, that was pretty cool stadium to play in. There's some cool stadiums that I've been lucky enough to play in, but obviously want to keep playing at the big boys. Old Trafford one day would be cool. Have you played any video games? Yeah, even when I was a kid, I used to love playing FIFA. That was my video game. But yeah, dream team to play for, Man United. They are my dream team. That's my team that I supported from a kid. So, would you train with your fans? Mason, good question. Can't say too much, but we are planning something which hopefully, fingers crossed, for next summer, where we can possibly organise a day that you guys can all get down to in the UK. If you guys aren't from the UK, we're going to do more in different places, but we'll try and do one where we can invite you guys down for a keeping goals day somewhere, so we can get some training in. We can all share ideas and enjoy it. How to dive like a pro? Practice, Mohammed. Practice over and over and over again, and that's the way you'll improve the efficiency of your diving. Keep watching the pros do it and practice their techniques. How important is fitness? Fitness is vital, Simon. Fitness is obviously subjective depending on what you're trying to do. A marathon runner needs a different type of fitness to a goalkeeper, but for a goalkeeper who is an explosive athlete, fitness is very, very important. Do you practice by yourself? Yes, a lot. I do a lot of training by myself, be that in the gym or my distribution work or running or sprinting or one-to-one goalkeeper training. There's a lot of stuff that I try and do by myself. Can you get the camera to record the whole pitch? Well, to be fair, if the cameraman wants to record the whole pitch, he can easily move the camera. The guy that films my games was asking that question, trying to be cheeky, but Jack, if you want to film the whole game, just turn the camera. If you can't kick far, how do you improve that? Practice. For me, someone gave me a good analogy. When you watch golf, if you watch female golf, you see a lot of South Korean golfers who are probably about 5'2", but they drive the ball 200 yards. They're not built like a huge athlete, but the timing on their connection on the golf ball means that the ball goes a really, really long way. So as a goalkeeper, your timing and your technique when you strike a ball dictates a lot of the distance that you get on your goal kicks. So if you want to improve your distance, you can obviously improve your leg strength, your power, but practicing your technique over and over and over again with both feet means that you can kick a very long way. Liverpool Man U predictions. Oh dear. I don't know, but no De Gea, no Pogba. It's going to be a bit of a bloodbath. But fingers crossed we get a result. That'd be brilliant. We make a solo goalkeeper training video. Maybe one day, Andreas, not in the near future. If you want to have a look, go and have a look at Pro GK Academy, because he's done a great solo goalkeeper program that you guys can use. Thank you, Simon, really appreciate that. Who's my idol? Ivan, my idol was Iker Casillas, loved him. Football college or sixth form? Bob, I went to sixth form. I was also a YT at the same time at Macclesfield, so I was lucky that I could combine the two. But you have to think about what you're going to get from it. It is not impossible to be a professional and still go to sixth form. You can do both if that's what you want to do. So have a proper consideration of it, because it doesn't have to be football or studies. You can do the both. How tall am I? I'm 182, well, 1 meter 82. Any advice to my younger self? Actually, it relates to this question. I'd say don't worry about your height. A lot of people told me when I was a kid that I was too small. I was never going to make it as a pro. And as I got older, I realised it wasn't a problem. If people like Casillas can be the best goalkeeper in the world for years at a time, being 5'11", why can't you? So for me as a kid, I tell myself, don't worry about your height, you can't control it. Instead, work on everything that you can control, your technique, your strength, everything that you can work on. Get better at that, become the best goalkeeper at every element of goalkeeping, and then your height won't matter. I spent a lot of time worrying about my height when, to be honest, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm still chasing my dream, I'm still playing at a high level, regardless of my height. So if you become the best keeper in the world, your height won't matter. So that's what I'm aiming to do. Bailey, how do you stay motivated to train while you're waiting for a club? Ben, would you play in the A-League? Love to play in the A-League, Ben. Bailey, how do I stay motivated? Well, it's pre-season, it's before pre-season. I'm always motivated in the off-season because I'm desperate for football to come back. So training is something that I love doing during the off-season. So that was why I was motivated. And I knew that when the opportunity came, I wanted to be the best that I could be. How to improve in communication? Daniel, communication is very, very important, but improving it, just practice in games. Keep trying to push yourself with communication. Best game you've ever played? Don't know. One of my favourite games we played, Liverpool under 18s at Loughborough. We were in front of 2,000 students or something, beat them 2-0. That was a great game to play in. Hereford away was a great game to play in. My first game in Gib. Really love playing in that. There's been a few. Couple more questions, and then I'm going to have to go because I've got training soon. I'll try my best to answer them. Best player you've played against? Connor, down to come out to see you in Gibraltar. Yeah, I'd love to do that, Connor. If you ever want to come to Gibraltar, let me know if you're here. We'll try and get you to watch a game. That'd be great. But like I say, next summer we're definitely going to do something in the UK in terms of like a keeping goals day where you guys can come. Best player I played against, one of you asked that. Would I rather have feet for hands or hands for feet? Hands for feet. Imagine a goalkeeper with 4 hands. Seen any landmarks whilst in Gib? Yeah, went up the rock, saw the monkeys. That was incredible. Best advice to get scouted and just keep training and playing well. Focus on what you're doing, and then the people will come and watch. How many goalkeepers do Europe Point have? 3, I think. Yeah, thanks, Adam. Best save of all time. Oh, I love, not enough people talk about this, I love the save that Tim Howard made against Southampton, where he's coming out his goal, and I think, I can't remember who it is. It might be Pella or Charlie Austin or someone heads it, and he has to go back and reaches back with his bottom hand and drags it out the goal. That is one of my favourite saves ever, and not enough people talk about it. It was unbelievable. What was the thing that you improved that was my biggest weakness? Great question, Ewan. My left foot was terrible. My kicking was terrible. Until I was about 15, I still had defenders taking my goal kicks because I could not kick. But practice. Even when I went to Loughborough when I was 19, my kicking wasn't a good element of my game. It was a weakness. So my kicking now is probably one of my strongest attributes, and that is just from practice with both feet. So anything is possible with it the more you practice. Would be great to see you at the game on Saturday, Liam. I play at 4 p.m. on Saturday against Boca. Right, last question. Make it a good one, and then I've got to go because I've got to go to training. What do I eat before a match? Good question, Tom. I'll eat, a bit of pasta, some rice, chicken, things like that. Stuff that I normally eat. Not too carb heavy, because I don't run particularly a long way during the match. I don't need loads of carbs like a centre midfielder would. But something with all my food groups in it, something nice and clean. That's normally what I'll eat. Rice, pasta, bit of protein, not too much. And we'll go from there. So, you saw that save live of Tim Howard. Ivan, madness. Connor, great question. When will we see Johnny again? You will see Johnny again in this weekend's vlog. There's something to look forward to. Right, that is it. I'm going to have to go to training in 20 minutes, so I've got to go get ready. But thank you very, very much for joining this week's episode of the Keeping Goals live Q&A. The next vlog will be on Sunday at 1 p.m. UK time. Thank you for all the messages. Thank you for all the questions. If I haven't answered your question, tune in next week, next Thursday, and I'll try and answer it then. If you want your question answered before anyone else, become a patron. Follow the link in the video descriptions of all my videos. Become a patron. There's lots of bonus content you can get for that, including me answering your questions first before anyone else on these things. So, yeah, have a great week. Keep chasing improvement. Enjoy the vlog on Sunday. Make sure you watch it. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. All those things that you normally do. But have a great day, and I'm off to training now to chase improvement as always. So, have a good week, and I will speak to you later on, and I'll see you on Sunday for the next episode of the vlog. Have a good evening. Take care, guys. Speak to you in a bit.